2-minute warning. Yeah, so I'm up for this. Isn't this nice? Now, I told you before, they could have repainted it. They'll be like, "Oh no, we're tricking you. It's this is the we're actually going to paint it this color, but it's still the same set." So, 1 minute 39. I'll let you know what's going to happen here. I'll see if I can get us into the doorway of Eternia's. What is it? Eternia, right? The third playset of Eternia. We're not talking about Princess of Power or Hordak. The third significant, or the fourth one actually, because you got the three towers, you got Snake Mountain, you got Castle Grayskull, and then you got Snake's Lair. That's like the fourth, Eternia's fourth important playset. 1 minute down. What is happening here? What's all this about? You can see, got my bar set there. Got my pachinko set. 40 seconds. Now, even if I'm dumb enough to go and want to go buy this, I have to save up the money and then put it down for the end of the week. I might be able to do that. It's a Kickstarter. Keep in mind, it's a Kickstarter, and we'll see how it goes. 20 seconds. Eternia's choice. Is it the people's choice, though? It's Mattel's choice, but is it the people's choice? Because Mattel did what they wanted. Even if, like, Mr. Home Arcade's going to buy it, and good on you. This is my boycott. Does not work for everyone. Doesn't mean everyone else is going to do it. Okay? You have to go back and forth. There it is, one last time. And let's go to it. We shall now see what it's all about. What about all about? So there's Too Bad. That's sold out. Shop now. New arrivals. Let's take a look. What's happened here? Did I miss something? It's a no-show. So, it's a no-show. Let's see, hold on. We got tote bag, we got multi-pack. Sold out. Too Bad, gray hoodie. You can get one of those. Too bad. Too bad we're not getting anywhere. Let's see. Vicron, I already have that. He thinks we're not getting anywhere. So I'm seeing countdowns for the Wrangler. Countdowns for the Wrestlers. The Matt is Scared. Tag Team 2-pack, right? These guys here. But, nothing in this section. This is all the same. Yeah, it's a little disappointing. So, it's a no-show. So that's it. That's what we worked for. So, I don't know. I think they fucked up badly. Let me tell you, they fucked up badly. So, if we can go to a picture of the snake layer for a moment, we'll talk. Okay, nothing on the Instagram, Mattel Creations, and nothing on Mattel's Instagram. So it's a no-show. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they moved it on the calendar. Yeah, nothing on the calendar that I can see. So I think this was a bust. This was a bust. Now, I will tell you that although I still stuck to my guns and did not want to really betray my principles, I kept an eye on this. You have to understand, it was a part of my life. The Snakes, the He-Man, the Masters of the Universe was my PlayStation, was my Nintendo. When my older sister was born in 1971, so she wasn't that much older than me. Okay, so for her, there were like Mego dolls, Mego DC and Marvel dolls, right? Like Action Man. She had exposure to like 12-inch dolls, and there were some dolls from the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman, right? There were like those action figures that looked like Barbie dolls, but they were action figures with action features. That was 70s toys. And then she had the Atari 2600 and the ColecoVision toys and Coleco and Tomitronics, okay? So I saw a little bit of that stuff, but it was my older sister's stuff. So for me, I had Masters of the Universe. And that was a big part of my life. And I would say they changed about maybe 60 to 70% of this layer, okay? Now, they could repaint it as a petty way to say, hey, look, everything's fine. We're going to repaint everything, and it's going to look just like this, right? But it's not the exact same thing. So it's not the clamshell. So I'm not going to shit on my fellow fans, say, you should just suck it up. No, I mean, like you guys had a point to saying this was not what we voted for. Even if I don't agree with you completely that I liked the Lair anyway, it isn't what you voted for. I actually voted for the two vehicles, I think. Or no, did I vote for the tower? I think I voted for both. Maybe I voted for the attack track and the Horde crawler. And I have a miniature version of the Horde tower. And when I mean miniature, I mean it's like penis-sized, normal man's penis-sized tower. So it's like 5 inches, 4 inches. I mean, like that's all I could get at my local library. I have like a little tower. That's good for a board game, but it's not like a towering tower, which I really wanted. But, because there's a guy who can actually like make those, and you can go to him and you can go and get those made, right? Jericho. Yeah, Jericho. We used to talk. We don't anymore. That sucks. But anyway, going back to the playset, look, they don't make very many playsets. Now, they got away with charging, what, 400 or 500 for Eternia, because Eternia was that playset that people, it was a second chance to buy Eternia. It was that second chance. And now you see down here, that's the different playset. I'm okay with it. It looks like there was time and effort made. Now, like, honestly, if you go to those Imaginext or Fisher-Price playsets, there's not a lot of effort made. And you don't have to put a lot of time and effort made into those because, for a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old, they're like, hey, look, playset, right? They don't really think about detail. So with this, there was a lot of detail. There was a lot of 3D detail put into the new playset. Either this one or this one. Now, I can never understand, you see the bottom right? It's like that. It would have been nice if you could snap that Iron Maiden into place, into the playset. But it doesn't snap into place. So it's just the way it is. Let me see if I can get a better picture here. So there is the culprit. And there's Snake He-Man, Snake Skeletor. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's sad, but it's how it is. And I think that if it was, as I said, if it was $249 before taxes and everything, I might have been tempted. I might have had to think about it. If it was up to $200, maybe I would definitely do it. I think if it was under 200, if it was like 149, 179, right? Then I'd be like, let's get it. Let's betray my principles. So that's where I would have stand on it, okay? Or would have stood, my English, because I'm not used to getting up this early. So I'm just going to go about my day. You have to understand that I stopped collecting Mattel because of Mossman. And it was the fact that they omitted one figure that I had to pay, like, I don't know, 4 times as much, 3 or 4 times as much money, because Mossman, the Mossman that never showed up in the cartoon, because Mattel canceled the cartoon, he would have been $15, but I paid just about over $60, and because I had to get him from another country, I had to get Mossman from another country, so shipping was expensive. I've explained my story, I've explained my sob story to that. So it is unfortunate. I don't know what else to tell you. There is the finished Lair, and we will see what happens if. So I signed up for the early notification, and we got nothing. Mattel, you need to listen to your fan base, okay? Here's what you also need to do. Give Val Staples back the rights to tell more stories. I mean, if Sonic the Hedgehog, if the new Sonic IDW comics are proof that you can create new characters, but it has to be under your advisement, and you own the characters. You know, like you're in control of that. You're in the driver's seat of that, and you could tell new stories from the 2002 era. Okay, let Val Staples tell those stories. Like it was such a shit show. Finish the 2021 cartoon. I know it's not everybody's favorite. I know it's like some people like it, not everyone liked it. But finish the 2021 cartoon. Finish the 2002 cartoon. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, finish those. Finish those cartoons that got canceled. Listen to your fans. Give them the Snake's Lair that they really wanted. If you actually let the cartoons continue, right? The two cartoons that got canceled. The one from 2002 that got canceled in 2003. The one that got canceled like 2 years ago, 1 or 2 years ago. If you bring back the toy line from 2021, okay? And you fix the Snake's Lair to make it more what the people wanted, okay? Or even make 2 versions of it. The one here and the one that people were voting for. Give them choices. I might come back. I might come back and say I'm back with Mattel. But until then, it's like, shut the fuck up and get the fuck out. That's how it is. So if there's any updates, I'll let you know. Until then, there'll be more content. I'll probably do some news for Steam Deck and Todd Toy News Plus. And then later on, indie news